The Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's Murfreesboro on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at WGNSSports.com.
Welcome back into the Coaches Show, brought to you by State Farm agents Andy Womack, Dana Womack, Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, and Emerson Williams. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Well, I have the honor of talking with Blackman girls assistant basketball coach Shelby Gibson this morning. Coach Grandstaff, what do we say in the business? On assignment.
Yeah, she sent me.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
Little replacement.
Well, you know, those are some of the jobs that assistants get, right?
Yeah. True. Very true.
How many years is this for you at Blackman?
Well, 3 technically.
Okay.
I took 1 year away. I was MIA for a year. I went to University of Memphis to help with their women's basketball program, and then I came back. So this is my first year back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew you were there and then not, and then
Yep.
now back, and also, what makes you want to do this every day, Coach?
I mean, I got to be honest. I have the best kids in the world. I mean, just the sweetest, the best students, the hardest workers. I love being around my kids, and that's what motivated me to come back. You know, I really miss my kids and I love being around them every day. You know, sometimes they make you want to rip your hair out. Don't get me wrong, but I love being around them every day. They're just the best.
You were one of those too,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. And I don't know if my coaches loved being around me that much, but hopefully they did.
You know, I've been doing this a long time. You were talking to John out in the lobby, so we did a lot of your basketball games as a player at Oakland, and Coach Grandstaff was your coach, and I could see the look she gave you sometimes.
Oh man, she probably still gives it to me. She probably does. But yeah, no, I can see it too.
But how cool is it to have the opportunity to coach with someone who's been so influential in not only your high school career, but, you know, wants you to succeed, and now here you are helping and coaching. I mean, that's got to be probably just the coolest thing ever.
I mean, it's a complete honor. When I was a player, you know, you don't realize how good your coach is because she's your coach.
Yeah.
She gets on your nerves, right? And now I'm at a place where I love getting to watch her every day. I learn from her. She's just awesome. She's always been in my corner. Even back in the day when I didn't know it, she was in my corner. So I just love working for her, working with her. She's just awesome.
To think about it from that perspective, I think it also allows you to go back and think, you know, this person taught me so much, and I didn't even know it in the moment.
Yeah. No, 100%. I was telling someone the other day that, you know, when you're a player, you just get mad at what they say, and you're just mad all the time. And I used to just be so mad at her, but now looking back, she made me better. And you know, you don't realize it in the moment. But now I just realize how good and how precise and how much better she grew my game, and how much better she made me a person, because she held me accountable. She made sure I was doing the right thing, you know. So just those things, I'm just so incredibly grateful to her for.
You want to be a head coach one day?
I do. Yeah.
It's pretty cool to be able to, like you said, learn from one of the best. I mean, she's the dean of Rutherford County coaches.
No, I agree. I mean, every day I think I learned something new.
Yeah.
5 things.
Yeah.
I knew.
Well, and then if Coach Wortman comes around, you can really learn a
10
lot.
things new. Yeah.
You know, that is a pretty interesting tandem right there.
Oh, yeah.
With those two, and they've seen a lot. The this year's Blackman Lady Blaze team is, and this is just from my perspective and seeing you guys play against Brentwood the other night, super, super talented, very, very young.
Yes.
And sometimes that can be like a powder keg, you know, one game to the next. That offers a different challenge than maybe Blackman girls basketball has had the last few years.
Yes, and you know, I think so we've had 2 losses, right? And I think this attests to our young and our old kids that they have learned and grown from both of those losses. They have taken the lessons from both of those losses and have gotten better. I mean, you saw it, Tuesday night we beat Lebanon, a very good, very well coached team. So I think that kind of attests to them that they're maturing and growing up very fast, and just love their work ethic every day. Just getting down to it. But yeah, we're young. We make mistakes, but we've learned and grown from those.
Your leading scorer in that Blackman game was a freshman. I mean, that says a lot about where you are.
Yeah.
You do have experience, and the tip of that spear is Lyric Maston.
Yes.
And you were a post player, but knowing the quarterback of the team is really the point guard, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's not enough I could say about Larry Baston. I mean, she's a dog every day. I mean, she's so good in the game. No, you think she's so good in the game? No, she's good in practice too. She is leading that practice. She is working her tail off every day. I mean, there's not enough good things I can say about that kid. I mean, she's so good.
And a lot on her shoulder.
Yeah, absolutely. And she had 32 the other night. She's rolling with it,
Yeah.
She's rolling with it. She's doing her thing. She's doing what she needs to do.
So she has 32 the other night, but in the game against Brentwood, she knew that she needed to distribute the ball a little bit more.
Yes.
And to know what is needed. I mean, you can tell she knows when, we really need a basket, so I'm going to drive.
Yes.
Or, we're going to set up in our offense, those types of things.
I mean, yes. She is really taken this role on her shoulders, and she's just so I don't have words sometimes. She's just so good. I mean, I ain't never seen nobody that can drive like Lyric Maston can drive the ball down somebody's throat and get a and one basket. I mean, it's pretty incredible.
I thought you've played some teams that are at the caliber of they could be playing in the Murphy Center in March.
Yes.
Brentwood was one of those. In that game the whole time, just couldn't quite get over the hump there. But then to beat a Lebanon team that many thought is a favorite maybe to get there as well, and that was a quality win.
Yeah, and I think it's all about our preparation. I think it starts in shoot around that day. The game starts in shoot around, and I think we had to grow up and learn that, and we did. And we came in, we had a great practice the day before, we had a great shoot around, and then we came in and we punched first. And I think that's what you got to do. So when we have such a tough schedule, and it only gets tougher, you got to punch first. And I think that was kind of our message to the girls is. I watch a lot of Nick Saban. If you didn't know, I'm an Alabama grad, so Roll Tide. But I was watching Nick Saban, and I told him, Nick Saban had said, don't let them dictate the pressure. You apply it, and that was kind of our message: apply the pressure first, apply it, and be the team that you can be. So, and we had a good night. And it was a very good night.
Yeah. And those are wins that make what is coming in January and February, and then the grind. Yeah. I mean, and I think this is going to be a super competitive year in the district.
Oh,
and
yeah.
How January, February goes puts you in the best position for February, March, and tournaments and things like that. Kind of talk to me a little bit about what's happening over the holiday period coming up. And I think you're playing you're staying close, but you're playing a lot of good teams.
Oh, yeah. So I think so this week we play Columbia Tuesday at Columbia. Going to be a good game, good matchup. Then we go to Independence Friday and Saturday. Play two good teams. I want to say CPA.
Let's see. I see Greenwood, Indiana, but that could have changed. No, that's after Christmas.
Yeah, that's at Summit. Tullahoma. Play some really good teams. Yep. Yeah, we play CPA before Christmas. Play Tullahoma. Play another team after Christmas at Summit. So some really, really good teams, good matchups. Going to really challenge us.
Tullahoma, the old head coach at Blackman down there, Chad Hibden. So that'll be an interesting matchup there. So I guess if you're a basketball player or coach, you pretty much know that you have just a couple of days to celebrate Christmas, and then it's back in the gym, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yep, we get about 4 days off, 3 days off. Everybody goes sees their family, and we're back at it.
Well, it's been fun having you here, of course, this morning, and just a pretty cool coaching staff. Not just Coach Grandstaff, but with Corbeth and that Martin guy who's probably always, you have to just drag him around, but he does all right.
Yeah, just drag him around. I just drag my brother around.
Yeah. Shelby, appreciate you coming in.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Shelby Gibson joining us, the assistant coach at Blackman, one of them out there on the Coaches Show, which is brought to you by some of our great sponsors like the law offices of John Day, who've helped thousands of people get legal help when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car as the time and memories that you put into